Welcome to day number 2 of the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic. Logan Stout bringing you the action on the SUVTV.com. We're thrilled to bring you games 8 through 14 today. We brought you games 1 through 7 yesterday. The action will start with Biggersville out of right here, just outside of Corinth, and Adamsville, Tennessee. Also, even though they're from Tennessee, not real far away. That's just a 30-minute drive. I was talking with the coaches. They said, our fans travel well. This is not a problem at all for them to make this drive. They are 2-3. Adamsville is on the year, struggling with, not having their football team. Guys that play both sports, basketball and football. Adamsville, a very proud football program. They have a great tradition there, and they are playing yet again deep into the state tournament, and they do not have their football players with them yet, and so coaches were telling me that is an issue for them, but it gives them an opportunity to challenge some of the guys that don't play as much to step up and be contributors. Their leader, without question, they said, is Tucker Campbell. He has some looks from Division II schools, quite a few of them, they said. When he finishes his career, if all things go according to plan this year, he will be the all-time leader in points and rebounds at Adamsville High School. So keep an eye on number 32. That's Tucker Campbell for Adamsville. Adamsville will be wearing black with red and white writing. On the other side, the home team, if you will, playing just down the road from their high school, is the Biggersville Lions. They're wearing white with a maroon trim, maroon numbers, I should say. They are 0-6 and very young. That's what the coaching staff made clear to me. They are 0-6, very young, still wanting to work on some fundamental things, namely on the defensive end. Preaching the fundamentals of man-to-man defense is the key. It's a very proud program. They're not too far removed from a state championship. Some of these players, matter of fact, one was a starter for that state championship team just 3 years ago. And so they've got lots of work to do, but they're confident that by the end of the year they're going to be a team to be reckoned with, even after the slow start. The aforementioned Tucker Campbell comes out firing. His first shot attempt, no good. In and out, and now a turnover for Adamsville. Here come the Lions the other way. Biggersville into the front court. Tyron Davis running the point guard duties, and they say without question he is the leader on this team. He is the player that started on the state championship team 3 years ago. An inside-out look here as they face a zone from Adamsville. Here's Davis with the left hand. A stop and pop too strong. Kind of a one-armed push shot there off back iron. Adamsville looks like they're ready to run. They're going to push the tempo a little bit. Had a look in the corner, but now you'll see some patience. Adamsville is going to work it around. They're facing a zone as well. Looks like a 2-3, an aggressive 2-3, especially in that corner over there for Biggersville. 3 wide right off the front iron. No good for DeCourier Dilworth, and now we have a turnover. Dilworth with the steal into the lane, goes up strong, but that is a charge. A great play by Tyron Davis in transition to set his feet and take the charge. Dilworth made the steal and was going all the way to the rack, not stopping for anything, and we had a charge called against him. Biggersville working against I want to say this is a 3-2 look from Adamsville. The right wing over there, Dilworth, he's kind of sagging off. Good, strong take in the lane by Tyron Davis. He is their leading scorer and leader all the way across the board. They say he's their assist man. He's their guy that goes and gets rebounds for him. He does it all. A long 3 attempt, way too strong, off backboard and back iron. That was Andy Reed with the shot. Pull-up jump shot, a quick shot for Bradley Davis. He is the cousin of Tyron Davis. Good soft touch there for Tucker Campbell. He was described to me as a very crafty player, somebody that's bigger than most guards that guard him and smaller than most bigs that guard him, but he can punish you both ways. He'll beat the guards, or he'll beat the big men off the dribble, and he'll take the guards in the post. He's just very crafty with a great basketball IQ. Kind of a hesitation 3 there in the corner. Throwing that one up was Petty Williams. Sorry, I thought we had an unnamed or an unnumbered player on the roster, but we don't. It's Petty Williams with the 3 out of the corner, no good. Over the back foul against Biggersville, and here comes Adamsville the other way. The Cardinals getting into their set. In the lane, a jump stop and kick out. Here's Campbell. He is the scorer. Stop, pop, a little fadeaway. Goes and gets his own rebound. I like Tucker Campbell. He goes after the basketball, following his own shot, something that a lot of players just do not do in today's game. They do not follow their shot, but he sure did. Tyron Davis now into the lane. There's that stop and pop, one-handed push shot again. That is his go-to move early on. He's got 4 points off of it. Campbell now at the top against a much smaller guard, and he's going to shoot right over him. Left it short. A good release, good follow-through, but left it short. Davis pushing the tempo, kind of caught everybody sleeping except for Dilworth, who swats that one away. In transition, nice pass fake. He can't finish the shot. That was Andy Reid. 3 ball in the corner. Too strong. Back the other way. A pace is picked up. This is Des Whitley. He's just going to pull. Des has got 3. Seven to 4 in favor of Adamsville after that 3 from Whitley. All 4 points for Biggersville, scored by Tyron Davis. He's the man with the ball. He has Strickland on the wing. Working around. Here's Bradley Davis. Strickland with the right hand. Kicks out to Tyron. Tyron Davis thought about the 3 in the lane. Hard at Andy Reid. Knocks him over, and he's going to be called for the charge. Andy Reid moving his feet and keeping his hands up. If you're wondering why Andy Reid sounds familiar, that name is also, he shares a name with the head coach for the Kansas City Chiefs. So if you're wondering, where have I heard that name? That's it. It's thrown me off. The bizarre part is they're spelled the same way, the exact same way. So Andy Reid, he's been a factor in this game already, drawing the charge. Campbell in the corner, draws 2 defenders. Skip pass. Here's Dilworth for 3. Straight on, and he got it. Dilworth, an interesting flick release there. That's his shot. DeCorier Dilworth, he's got 3. Davis still the only Lion to score for Biggersville. Thought about the 3. He's going to work it around the top. Kind of a no movement offense until Davis just takes over. He pounds his way into the lane, puts up 2 more. He's now got 6. Biggersville needs more movement on offense. Dilworth is filling it. Back-to-back 3s. He missed his first, but he's 2 for 2 since. He's got 6, and the lead is 7 for Adamsville. 2:50 to play in the first quarter. This is the first game of day number 2 of the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic right here in Corinth, Mississippi. We're at Corinth High School, the home of the Warriors. I'm Logan Stout. Sitting to my right is my man Marcus. He is the founder of SUV TV that is putting on this broadcast. They are powering this broadcast. That's Marcus Burnett and his wife, and they've got a crew with them that is doing a great job hosting this broadcast and bringing it to you wherever you may be. We appreciate you joining us. Dilworth wants another 3 after making 2 in a row. He's now 2 for 4 from beyond the arc. Tyron Davis throws the lob on the inside, but not ready for that lob is Clint Young. Something I'm noticing from Biggersville. When Tyron Davis has the ball, he's very active, but there's not a whole lot of movement on the offense other than Tyron. You'd like to see some, I know it's against the zone, but you'd like to see some movement, some flashing. Baseline, you know, a lot of teams will run somebody on the baseline against the zone and try to find a soft spot in the zone and just sit there, catch and shoot. Ball moving around the outside. Now a baseline drive, a stop and pop, a good-looking move, but he can't finish it. That was Riley Jenkins. Too strong on that shot. Riley, a 6-foot sophomore, has come off the bench. Good ball movement. That's exactly what we're talking about right there, is the movement against the zone and it worked perfectly. Clint Young can't finish in the paint. Tucker Campbell all the way. A good, strong take, but another charge drawn by Tyron Davis. I believe that is his second drawn charge. Playing like a Duke Blue Devil out here, taking charges. They are infamous for that. And some would say they're infamous for getting the charge call from the ref. Marcus shakes his head to my right as if to say yes. That is clearly their reputation. A trap, and Adamsville hesitant to trap out of this zone that they are playing. But they might want to think about trapping that man. Tyron Davis in and out on that lean in, but it ends up right in the lap of Luke Spencer, and he is the first Lion to score other than Tyron Davis. He has 2, Tyron has 6, the team has 8. 50 seconds to play in the first quarter. Adamsville working it around. Dilworth thought about another 3. Now with the left hand, kicks it over on the wing. They're looking for Campbell in the middle. He has it. He's trapped. Wise pass out of it. Sets up a wide open 3, and that was pure from Zach Howell. He brought rain down with that shot, a high arcing 3, but it fell through like a feather. Tyron Davis tries to match. He's too strong on that shot. Campbell runs down the rebound, and here comes Adamsville. The Cardinals into the front court. Their leader with the basketball kicks it over to Dilworth. Dilworth stop and pop in the lane. 15-footer. He got it. Dilworth has 8. Pushing tempo. Tyron Davis looking ahead to Bradley Davis, who was not ready for that pass. Turnover with 8 seconds to play. Adamsville could really finish the first quarter on a run. A 10-point advantage for Adamsville. Dilworth rolls it in. Drayton Barnes is going to kick it over to Dilworth. Dilworth with the right hand. Dilworth now with the left. A stop and pop. It's a 16, 17-footer, and he's fouled. Trip Campbell going to be called for the reach in as Dilworth pulled the trigger all of a sudden. Dilworth knocks through the first. If you're watching at home, watch the release from Dilworth. It's got all kinds of spin on it. He pushes it way out in front of his body, but the wrist action is very strong on that shot. Here's Tyron Davis with 1 second to shoot. Heaves from half court. Not sure if it would have counted had it have gone. It's 20-8 in favor of Adamsville as we head to the second quarter of play. You look at Tucker Campbell. They've worked it into him in the middle of that zone. He kicks it out to Howell, who knocks down the high arching 3. Zach Howell with his only shot attempt of the game so far, and he made it count. He's got 3. And Campbell gets the assist off that play. More action from the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic coming your way next. We'll bring you the second quarter between Adamsville and Biggersville. This broadcast is powered by SUV TV. Tyron Davis brings it into the front court as we start the second quarter of play. 20-8, his Biggersville Lions are in a hole. They've got to find how they're going to solve this zone defense from Adamsville. A good interior pass, and that was one of their better shots. Greg Robinson had a good look from 8 feet, left it short. Tucker Campbell the other way, tries the floater, chases down his own rebound. Dilworth on the wing. Now a penetrating kick. Dilworth up top. DeCourier Dilworth, strong to the hole. Davis thought he got all ball, and I did too. And he did get all ball. The foul was underneath on Greg Robinson. A 6'5" forward, just a sophomore. Robinson is quite lanky. He'll be the tallest player on the floor in this game. Dilworth knocks down the first free throw. We'll get to see that release again of his. Lots and lots of spin on the basketball, and that is great at the free throw line. He's 4 for 4, and he has 12 points to lead all scorers. Davis works it around. A good interior pass to Robinson. He can't hang on. I thought he was going to get a layup out of it. Someone reached in and poked that one away. Campbell has Dilworth wide open on the wing. Too strong. Biggersville really caught a break there. Dilworth has made 2 threes already. Good, strong take for Bradley Davis. He hits the floor hard, and he is fouled. And that's something Biggersville could do in this game, is really look to get out and run. They seem to have the speed advantage on Adamsville. Bradley Davis too strong on his first. Davis gets the second, his first point. Biggersville in a 13-point hole with 7 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Robinson gambles, almost gets the steal, but he does force the walk. Both teams brought a handful of fans. They've come out. It's mostly Adamsville and Biggersville folks here. As the day goes on, you'll see a lot of people from the city of Corinth just roll in here just to watch the talent. We've got another great headlining game tonight that will feature Malik Newman again, who really put on a show last night. Tyron Davis putting on a show of his own. He's got 8, 6 of which come from that one-handed push shot from about 10 feet. Campbell, nice, strong move, using the pump fake, gets his own rebound and puts it in. How about Tucker Campbell? He has really played well. He's got 6 points, several assists, several rebounds as well. Davis, too strong on that one. It rattles around, and I think we're going to get a push in the back on an Adamsville player as Robinson was battling for the rebound. Robinson on the inside, missed an easy one. He was bothered by an Adamsville defender right on his hip. Campbell into the front court. A heady player crosses over, gives it up, and we're going to get another charge drawn by Tyron Davis. He's going to lead the region in charges taken after this game. He's got 3 already. Tyron not afraid to just put his nose in there, plant his feet, and take a charge. Here he is into the front court. Point guard duties assigned to him. He kicks it in the corner. A 3-ball on the way. Too strong. No good. Good rebound by Robinson. Goes up with the left hand. Left it short. He did everything right, but finished the shot. Here's Campbell in the front court. Spin move. Fade away. Off left iron. No good. Good rebound for Adamsville. Defender Cardinal thought he was fouled. Didn't get the call. In transition. Kicked out to the wing. His second three-point attempt is good. That is Trip Campbell, an appropriate name for a three-point shooter. Give him 3. Campbell draws the foul. A nifty little hesitation move there. Draws the foul against Devontae Spears, who was trying to keep up. Campbell puts that one through. If you missed it earlier. If you missed it earlier, then we had a substitution question there. I guess the player didn't report in. It's Cameron Barnett checking in for Biggersville. Campbell converts the second. If you missed it earlier, Tucker Campbell is on pace to be the all-time leader at Adamsville in points and rebounds. While we've got a 30-second timeout here, it looks like Biggersville coach called that. He wants to draw something up. But while we've got a 30-second timeout, we want to thank our sponsors of this broadcast. We want to thank the folks at Powerade. We've raised our game. The Hampton Inn, welcoming all teams to the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic. Physicians Urgent Care right here in Corinth. Get in, get out, and get well. And Crossover Basketball, providing coaches with full statistical breakdowns of their game film. Crossover Basketball. Without those sponsors, this broadcast does not happen. So do us a favor, do them a favor, and show them some love. Visit their websites and just check out their businesses. A baseline jumper, a smooth one at that for Devontae Spears, his first two. DeCorier Dilworth now into the front court. Adamsville with the ball and a 10-point lead. Inside to Campbell. Campbell burrows his way in and is going to get called for over the back after a good block out by Biggersville. Campbell with that one-handed push shot that Tyron Davis has been so successful with was a little strong on that, and then commits the over-the-back foul. Here's Tyron Davis now. Kicks it to Bradley Davis. Trip Campbell on the inside. A good entry pass, but Cameron Barnett rushed the hook shot. It was too strong. Here comes Tucker Campbell. Good skip pass. Wide open Dilworth. Off back iron, no good. He's 2 for 5 from downtown. Davis in transition. Good strong move. Oh, and a nice pass. A good no-look pass, but not ready for it was Cameron Barnett. It was right in his lap, but it had some heat on it and went through his hands out of bounds. I'm not sure if I would have been ready for that either. That was some find. Campbell, fadeaway, smooth-looking shot. He got lots of separation between him and the defender with that fade, and he dropped it in. Now into the lane, finding his scoring rhythm is Devontae Spears. He's got 2 more. Devontae Spears, a 6-foot freshman, getting lots of time. So bright future ahead for him. Spears had a chance to get the rebound. Instead, Barnett scoops it up, kicks it ahead. Bradley Davis for 3. He's got it, and some momentum for Biggersville, some much-needed momentum for the Lions. They now trail by only 7. Campbell, another fadeaway. Can't get it to roll in. It was a good-looking shot, but it just crept off the left iron. Here's Trip Campbell. Big 3 on the way. In and out, no good. And now in transition, Adamsville looking to push. A left-handed runner. Campbell over the back. Didn't get called for it. Biggersville bench going nuts to our left. They wanted that call, and that would have been Campbell's 3rd. Here's Spears in the lane. Has the scoring touch, and that young man has a quick 6 points. That freshman is really showing out for Biggersville, and the lead is 5. The Lion fans behind us making some noise. Dilworth kicks it out. Adamsville a little hesitant now. Dilworth has been quick to shoot. Skips it. 3 ball in the corner. High arcing shot. Long rebound cleared by Davis. He wants to push. He has Bradley on the left wing. Takes it himself. Cuffed that ball and put it in for 2. How about that run? It's a 3-point game, all sparked by the transition game of the Biggersville Lions. They are shooting the ball very well, and Tyron Davis is filling it up right now. Tyron Davis forcing the issue, cuffed that basketball, put it on his left hip, and spun it off the backboard with just enough English to get that one to drop in, and that forced the timeout. Tyron Davis, just an athlete, and pushing the tempo, knowing that nobody can run with him on this court right now. We'll take a 30-second break and bring you more action from the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic. This broadcast powered by SUV TV. Adamsville to inbound after they called the full timeout to stop the run from Biggersville. Dilworth now into the front court, working against Davis. Goes with the left hand. Nice little drop off, but he stuttered his feet. That was Riley Jenkins. He had the opportunity there, felt the defense coming, and did a little stutter step before he took his first dribble. Davis, bullet pass on the inside. Somebody, I believe Jenkins, got his hand on that, make up for his turnover. And here is Adamsville the other way. Dilworth wide open, pump fake in the lane, scoop shot, no good. Some contact there. Bradley Davis off his hand. He had a run out, touched it last. And it'll be Adamsville basketball. Davis had 2 points in his mind before he corralled that basketball. And here's Dilworth going to inbound with Davis right in front of him. Dilworth off the curl route, no good. Over the back foul against Adamsville. Zay Neal, a little overzealous, going for that rebound. Correction, Tylen Walker. Zay plays for Biggersville. So Tylen Walker commits the over-the-back foul, and with a minute and a half to play in the second quarter, Biggersville will go to the line because they are now in the bonus. Devontae Spears has been the second man scoring for Biggersville. It was all Tyron Davis at first. He has 6. Clanks the first free throw off the back iron. Here comes Tucker Campbell the other way. He's the leading scorer for Adamsville. Correction, it's Dilworth who has the ball now. Dilworth now working against Davis. On the wing, here's Jenkins in the corner. Jenkins out to Dilworth. Dilworth with the left hand. Good strong move to the hole. He's fouled on the floor. Dilworth to inbound under his own basket. He has Campbell in the corner. Campbell thought about the baseline jumper. Now we've got ball movement. Wide open three from the top, no good. Spears pulls the rebound away from Campbell. Spears in transition, lost control. Biggersville regains possession. Here's Davis, baseline, pump fake. Good, strong move. Under a minute to play in the first half, and it's a 1-point game. Tyron Davis with 2 more. And he's going to get called for the block as Dilworth was really working hard to get in the lane, and Davis bodied him but was moving his feet in the process, so he is called for the block. Tylen Walker comes in for Adamsville. Adamsville takes Tucker Campbell out, and the reason is he has 2 fouls. They do not want him to get his 3rd. Rebound cleared out by Biggersville. Here comes the Lions. Missed the front end. Adamsville missed the front end of a 1-and-1. It was Dilworth's first missed free throw. He was 4 for 4 before then. 20 seconds to play. Biggersville with the basketball and a chance to take a 1-point lead as we head to half. They were down by more than 10 at one point in this first half. And here goes Tyron Davis. His coach imploring him to play. Bradley Davis, crossover in the lane. Bounce pass, Spears, fade away, in and out, no good. It was a good shot and a good look on the entrance pass, but he rimmed it out, and so Biggersville heads to the locker room. They have to be very happy with this. They are only down 1. They were down by more than 10 at one point, but a strong run by them, and the play of this man. That's Tyron Davis. Goes baseline, pump fakes, gets the defender in the air, and finishes for 2 around the rim. Tyron Davis with 12 points to lead Biggersville. We'll tell you more about what happened in the first half and bring you all the exciting action from the second half. This is the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic. You are watching this broadcast that is powered by SUV TV.
Crossover intelligence for basketball can save you hours of time. We break down and stat your game film for you and act as your video coordinator by giving you searchable clips, advanced statistics, shot charts, and a lot of other great info that you can access from any PC or through our iPad application. Just upload your video through the Crossover website, and 24 hours later, your film will be completely indexed and tagged. Each play will become its own video clip, allowing you to search the footage for anything you'd like. Here we'll take a look at all 3-pointers that were made in the fourth quarter. All of your offensive and defensive sets can also be tagged, so you can view the appropriate clips and determine which plays are achieving the best results. You can add any clip to a playlist or highlight reel and share everything with your players or assistant coaches. Crossover will also provide you with all of the numbers from each game, including complete player stats for both teams and advanced metrics like these. We even take the shooting numbers a step further with an interactive shot chart that lets you visualize the data. Filter by player, quarter, makes or misses, and click on any shot to watch the corresponding video. Crossover intelligence will keep you from spending hours in the film room and get you back to actually coaching. Together, we can turn smarter video into more wins for your team. That's the crossover effect.
Welcome back to the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic from Corinth High School. We want to thank a few of our sponsors real quick before we get started here in the second half between Adamsville and Biggersville. Got to say a special thank you to Powerade. Powerade, we've raised our game. Hampton Inn, welcoming all teams to the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic. Physicians Urgent Care right here in Corinth. Get in, get out, and get well. As well as Crossover Basketball, providing coaches with full statistical breakdowns of their game film, Crossover Basketball. Adamsville heading left to right now, starting the second half. Here's Dilworth. He had the hot hand at times in the first half. He goes right around his defender, gets his shot blocked, and then is called for the charge. Lots of things went wrong for Dilworth after he got by his defender. Davis blocked his shot, and standing underneath to take the charge was number 20, Trip Campbell. Tyron Davis had 12 in the first half, tied for the game's high scorer with Dilworth. Davis up top, gets to the elbow, kicks it to Bradley Davis, his cousin, and here's Trip in the Trip in the corner. Trip Campbell knocks down the three. Not Trip in the Campbell, Trip in the corner. And he knocks down the three to give Biggersville their lead. They picked up right where they left off. They were down by more than 10 for a large part of the first half, made a run to finish the first half, and the run continues here in the second. They have a 2-point lead, make it 4 as Spears puts in 2 more and draws the blocking foul. He now has 8. Devontae Spears, the freshman, has found his offensive game here in this one. He was hot in the first quarter, cooled off in the second, and now in the second half he is rolling with a free throw. Now he has 9. Spears and Campbell have both scored to start the second half. Dilworth answers with a 3. He now has 15 and 3 3-pointers. 33-31 now. Davis in the lane, right hand, left it short, long rebound. Adamsville has it. It's Whitley in transition, pulling up with the left hand, kicks it out to Dilworth, who thought about the 3, and now is going to work it around the outside. Here's Campbell. He's their leader, left hand in the lane, smooth shot. He can't get one to go down. Campbell has had several shots like that where he's had a great look at the basket but can't finish. Spears pulls up. He's got it. Devontae Spears really showing off now. He has 12. Spears and Davis both with 12, and that's 24 of the 36 for the Lions. Good hands and good hustle. Clint Young all over the floor there, harassing his defender, the ball handler, I should say. He's the defender. Dilworth on the inbound. He's got Whitley. Reed dumps it into Campbell. Campbell kicks it out. 3 in the corner. A big shot there, knocked down by Des Whitley. He has 6, all 6 coming from beyond the 3-point line. 5:50 to play in the third quarter. Here's Spears. They left him alone again. He's feeling it. Off front iron, no good. Dilworth pushing it in the front court. Thought about the step back 3. Kicks it over on the wing. They got to be looking to work to Campbell. Here he is on the wing. Campbell, high socks and all, goes right, stops, pops. The coaching staff for the Lions wants a push-off, but they're not going to get it. Campbell drops in his 12th point. Smooth baseline jumper there for Tucker Campbell. Tyron Davis into the front court. Kicks it out. Trip Campbell for 3. He was hit on the release. No call there. Campbell off front iron, no good. Good look-ahead pass. Campbell ends up with the ball in the lane. I'm laughing here as the coaching staff to our left, the Biggersville High coaching staff, not happy to say the least. That would be head coach Cliff Little that you are picking up on the mic. Dilworth now. Tie game, 36 all. We've got a good one on our hands. It wasn't good at parts in the first half, but since Biggersville made the run and since Devontae Spears has asserted himself, it has been a different game. He's got 2 more off the steal. Here's Dilworth in traffic, kicks it out. 3 on the way, too strong. Long rebound to Whitley. Whitley with the left hand, now in trouble. Dumps it into Campbell. Loose ball. It looked like 2 Lions had it, but instead they're going to call a jump ball. Tucker Campbell had his hands in there as well. And we almost had a substitution infraction as a Lion player almost came straight out on the court. Spears was fouled when he shot, says the Biggersville bench, but no call. And they're going to let him play here in the second half. They're going to work it around. Dilworth gets a 3 in the corner. Back iron, no good. Campbell, strong rebound in the lane, kicks it out. 3 on the way, in and out, no good. Campbell skies for the rebound and is called for the push-off. That's a big foul because that's the 3rd on Campbell very early here in the second half. Checking in for Biggersville is Greg Robinson. Tyron Davis across the half-court line, setting up his offense. Davis into the lane, kicks it out. Trip Campbell in the corner. 4-3, Trip Campbell. All he does is make threes, and all he does is make several of them. He's making the defense pay. He now has 9 points off of 3 3-pointers. Dilworth back the other way. A quick stop and pop pull-up. Offense has picked up here in the second half. It was slow to start in the first, but it's not slow to start here in the second. Robinson clears the offensive rebound, puts it up, can't convert. Campbell now in transition with the left hand. Crosses over in the lane, spins, fades, got it. Tucker Campbell has 14. 41-40. Biggersville Lions clinging to a 1-point lead with the basketball. Dilworth on the right wing of a 2-3 zone. A 2-3 zone that Adamsville likes to sag in there and make Biggersville do things like that. An entrance pass, deflected, stolen, Campbell, transition, stop, and pop. That was a 6-footer. He made it look very easy, and now he has 16. Back and forth we go. Adamsville now on top, 42-41. That prompts a full timeout and a look at Tucker Campbell, just how smooth he can be off the spin, draws some contact, and then fades away. That is as automatic as it gets. He makes it look very, very easy. And at 6'5", Campbell can get that shot on this level just about any time he wants. On the next level, that's why he's only being looked at by Division II schools, and some low Division I schools have given him some look, because if he was 2 or 3 inches taller, it would be a totally different story. But when you're 6'5", if you're not blazing fast and can really handle the ball, you are considered an in-between player. But Campbell can flat out score. You give him that. And the head coach for Adamsville, Nathaniel Root, was telling me his basketball IQ is through the roof. And you can see it, the way he handles himself, the way he carries himself. They've just got to work him into their offense on just about every possession, because he makes great decisions. With that jumper by Campbell, they now lead 42-41. Biggersville with the basketball and a 1-point deficit. Ball deflected out of bounds, and it's Lions basketball. They're going to inbound right in front of us. Tyron Davis. And now you see the Adamsville zone is leaning towards Trip Campbell in the corner, because they know he's a threat to shoot and score. Entry pass to Spears. He turns and puts it in. Devontae Spears is only a freshman, and if he continues this play, he will get quite a few looks as he makes his way through high school. Here's a good mid-range jumper for Adamsville. Riley Jenkins, he puts it in, and back and forth we go. The lead is starting to change hands on every possession, it seems. Here's Davis in and out to the other Davis. Bradley Davis, no good. Cleared off by Campbell. Here comes Adamsville into the front court. Tucker Campbell, a Euro step, finger roll, and they're going to call a block. No, I'm sorry, a charge on Tucker Campbell. That is his 4th foul. That is a huge foul. Tyron Davis has drawn his 4th charge, and that's a big one because Campbell goes to the bench. If you're a Biggersville fan, now is your chance for your team to make a run with Campbell on the bench. Dilworth really the only scorer on the floor for Adamsville right now. Interior pass, Spears. They just don't have an answer for Spears in the paint, but he can't convert that one as it hung on the rim for a while and then rolled off. Dilworth in the front court, working with the right hand into the teeth of the zone, puts one off the glass, no good. Good rebound by Robinson. Outlet pass to Davis. Davis in transition, going with the right hand, draws some contact. It's a block off the glass, no good. He'll go to the line for 2. Third quarter has gone by very quickly. Hardly any stoppage of play. 56 seconds to play. Davis at the line. Back iron, no good. Way too strong on that first attempt. He'll try to tone it down for the second. Converting here would make it a tie game at 44 all. In and out, no good. Under a minute to play in the third. And there's a steal. Spears intercepts the errant pass, goes to the hole and is fouled. It was Tylen Walker with the turnover there. It was a soft pass. He thought Dilworth was coming back for it, but he wasn't. Spears was waiting for that one and then went hard to the hole. He goes to the line for 2 now. That one was smooth. Spears cans the first. Had 6 in the first half. Has 11 in the second. Give him 17 for the game, and we're all square at 44. 45 seconds to play in the third. This has all the makings of a close game to the wire. Penetrate, pop in the lane, no good for Adamsville. Here come the Lions. Davis into the front court, wisely pulls it out, knows he has 33 seconds to play, and they want 1 shot. It's a quiet gym now, but it won't be as the night progresses. We have some incredible talent, high D1 prospects, and maybe some big college coaches in the ranks as well. 8 seconds to play. Here goes Davis with the right hand. 4 seconds to play. Davis has Spears. Spears, stop and pop from deep off the back iron, no good. It was a good look right on line, just a little too strong. How about this? 44 all. Biggersville and Adamsville. So we look at some of the action. It's Devontae Spears here in the second half that has been very effective in the lane with the floater, draws the contact, and goes to the line for the 3-point play. You're watching the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic on SUV TV. We'll be back with more action from Corinth High School right after this. And we're back here at the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic. Can't tell you how fun this has been to do this event. We got a full day of action today, but yesterday we did 7 games, and all 7 started on time, and that never happens. They've done a great job organizing this tournament. The officials, the organizers, the promoters, everybody's done a great job. The people of Corinth, all the volunteers here, have done a great job organizing this. And you usually have a game go into overtime or take too long and we get off schedule, but yesterday we were right on schedule. So far, the same today. In our first game of action, Robinson gets a block there underneath, and it will remain Adamsville basketball. We're all square, 44 all, 7.5 to play here in the 4th and final quarter of game number 1. Adamsville working it around, still without Tucker Campbell on the floor, not sure who to run their offense through. Dilworth just takes it himself, jump stop in the lane amongst 3 Lion defenders. He's fouled and will go to the line for 2. First from Dilworth is good. He's only missed 1 free throw today. He's 5 for 6 at the line. Good weapon to have. You have somebody that can slash and is a good free throw shooter. That's recipe for points is what that is. He converts them both to give Adamsville a 2-point lead. Here's Spears. This kid is unconscious right now. Give him 2 more. He's got 13 in the second half, 19 in the game. Dilworth, stop and pop. Just a wild shot attempt. Robinson cleans the glass. Give him Windex all over the boards there. Spears pulls. Got it. Devontae Spears. It is his show right now, and he is flat out taking over. 49-46. Biggersville on top. What about the save from Robinson? Maybe not the best decision, but he saved it right in off the air ball. Spears again, off back iron. I was about to go nuts. Robinson with the board. He finally gets one of those putbacks to go. Greg Robinson, the 6'5 sophomore, cleans the glass off the freshman miss. Dilworth in the lane, left it short. Davis in transition. Bounce pass to Robinson, to the rim for 2. Greg Robinson, 2 off the assist from Davis. Time out Adamsville, 53-46. Adamsville being bum rushed right now by the Biggersville Lions. And with that timeout, here comes Tucker Campbell back into the game. They can't wait any longer. Davis in transition, a no-look feed to Robinson, skying to the rim. I tell you, if you are a Biggersville Lion fan, the future is bright for your team. You have Devontae Spears, who is just going nuts in this game. He's got over 20 now, and he's just a freshman. You have Greg Robinson, who is a high-flying, glass-cleaning sophomore, listed at 6'5". He may be taller than that, and you know he's going to grow a couple more as his high school career progresses. Robinson has not been effective scoring the basketball. He's had several putback attempts that have gone just out, but you know that's a skill they're going to work on. Work on your touch, get a lot of shots in practice, and just work during your off seasons on scoring in the post. He's going to be a weapon, and Spears already has the scoring thing figured out. He is lighting it up. To the tune of 16 points in the second half, 6 in the first. Spears has 22, leads all scorers. Dilworth into the front court. Adamsville now with a 7-point deficit, largest they've trailed all game. Biggest lead for Biggersville. Dilworth shot, blocked by Robinson, and here comes Spears. Robinson with the block, Spears in transition, pulls up, leaves it short. Here's now Adamsville in the front court. They trap. They get out of it narrowly. That was Tylen Walker that was being harassed. Here's Dilworth now. They get it into their guy. Here's Campbell. Good, strong move, an up and under move for Tucker Campbell. He stares at his teammates as if to say, I'm back in. Let's go. Give me the ball. He puts that in for 2 more. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line for 1. The lead is 5 now for Biggersville. make it 4. If you're just joining us and you were tuning in for the Kossuth-Mount Pleasant game that's up next, Mount Pleasant-Baldwin game that's up next, don't go anywhere because we've got a 4-point game. It's been a back-and-forth game, 5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. This promises to be a really good finish. And we've got a 4-point lead for Biggersville, and head coach Cliff Little says, let's just take some time here. Adamsville has packed in this zone, and it looks like Adamsville, well, they were content to let him take some time off. But now they're trapping, and it leads to an open look for Campbell on the wing. Left it short. Trip Campbell missed. That's just what Adamsville wanted. They sped up the offense, got a miss. Here's Dilworth. Strong to the hole. Lots of contact, a late whistle, and we're going to get a foul on Tyron Davis. Credit Dilworth for going hard to the rim. And how about this? You've got Tyron Davis, the leader for Biggersville. He's got 4. Tucker Campbell, the leader for Adamsville. He's got 4. Dilworth missed the free throw. Missed the first. He cans the second. Davis into the front court. Lions with the basketball and a 3-point lead. He's got Trip Campbell on one wing, Bradley Davis on the other, Robinson and Spears on the inside. Bradley Davis. Tyron Davis gets a pick from Robinson in the lane. Floater. What a good shot for Tyron Davis. He's got 14. That's his first 2 of the second half. He's been more of a distributor. Spears has done the scoring. Campbell now in the post. Goes baseline. Kicks it over. 3 on the way. Big shot right there for Tylan Walker. Adamsville needed that in the worst way, and it's a 2-point game with 4 minutes to play. Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic, day number 2, off to a great start. This is what we want to see. Good competitive basketball. Hard to believe Biggersville still looking for their first win of the year. Tyron Davis in the lane, rolled that one off right iron. No good. Dilworth into the front court. He's been quiet lately. No more. Quiet no more. Dilworth knocks in 2. We're all square at 55. Biggersville is calling a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. Looking at some of the action, Dilworth into the front court. You know, that Biggersville defense has sagged off a little bit on him, but he is too good of a shooter to give him space like that, and Dilworth knocks that home for 2 more. We'll take a break. It's the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic from Corinth, Mississippi. This broadcast is powered by SUV TV. Tyron Davis will walk this into the front court. We're all square, 55 all, 3.5 minutes to play in the fourth and final quarter. Unless we head to overtime. We didn't have a single game go to overtime yesterday. This one very well may do it. Bradley Davis kicks it to the corner. Here's Trip Campbell. Skip pass to Davis, and it's intercepted. Back the other way. Here comes Adamsville. Big possession here. Jenkins in the lane. Has it swatted by Robinson. Big defensive play there. Bradley Davis, it's 3-on-2. Stop and pop. He got it off the rim. Nice touch for Bradley Davis. He has 6. Dilworth into the front court. Adamsville trailing by 2. Dilworth hard to the hole. Missed the shot. Got his own rebound. Scoop shot. He's fouled. If that's on Davis, it's his 5th. And it is. Tyron Davis fouls out, and that will greatly change the complexion of the rest of this game. Replacing him will be Jordan Strickland, getting his first minutes. Dilworth knocks the first home. Very surprised Biggersville has yet to get a win this year, coming in 0-6. The coaches did tell me they've only had 2 of those 6 losses by 10 or more. Everything's been close for the most part. They've lost some on the last possession and just haven't been able to finish. Here's Spears. He's the scorer on the floor right now with Davis out. He's no good from the baseline, and we're all square at 57 all. Here comes Dilworth into the front court. Might have gotten away with a carry, kicked it out. Good look there. In and out, no good. Dilworth cleans the glass. Biggersville has to get on the defensive board if they want to win this one. 3 from the wing. Biggest shot of the game so far, and it's the first basket for Tyler Luna. He picked a great opportunity to make his first shot. Here's Spears on the wing. Now Strickland up top. Biggersville down by 3 with the basketball. Adamsville in that 2-3 zone, and they are really sagging off. Here comes Spears in the lane. Stop and pop. 15-footer. He's got it. Spears going to try to put this team on his back, and he's just a freshman. Here, and we've got a coaching staff to our left very excited. They're imploring their team to play some D. With a minute and a half to play, we've got a timeout on the floor. Timeout called by Adamsville. It's a 30-second timeout. So here's what you have. Adamsville with the basketball and a 1-point lead. A minute and a half to play. And on that last possession, you see Tyler Luna off the offensive rebound, just left all alone. Skies it and buys it, knocks down the 3, and that's the biggest shot of the game so far. At the time, it gave Adamsville a 3-point lead. The lead is now 1. Adamsville has the basketball, and they've got a decision to make here. Do they want to try to play keep away and try to do it for a minute and a half? That's a very long time to do that. Doing that is very risky because if you give up a steal, it's an easy layup the other way, and Biggersville has the lead. Dilworth gets the inbound. He's working against Strickland. Goes with the right hand. Will Adamsville try to waste the clock, or are they going to run a set? It looks like they're running offense here. Dilworth with the left hand. Hard to the hole. Blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Dilworth filling it up from the free throw stripe. He's 9 for 11 in this game. And he gets this one. Make it 10 for 12. Make it 11 for 13. What a day at the line for Dilworth. Spears into the front court, trailing by 3. Biggersville needs a basket. Time winding down. He's fouled and almost got the shot to go. Spinning off of Dilworth and fading from the free throw line. That was a Kobe-esque move there, just drawing the contact, laying back in his recliner and shooting that one through the roof. Takes a lot of strength to get a shot like that off. Spears, just a freshman, but was able to get it there. Missed the front end. He's got one more coming to him. It's a big free throw here for Spears. He missed that one as well. Missed them both. Good, strong offensive rebound. Cameron Barnett hadn't scored all game. He checked in for that reason. Yanked that board out of the air and put it in for 2. It's a 1-point game. How does that... Well, I tell you, Coach Little, Cliff Little, knows his team. He made that substitution while the free throws were going on because he knew Cameron Barnett puts his nose in there and goes and rebounds, and that's just what he did. He put it in for 2. With 45 seconds on this timeout clock, we'll take a break. Gives us a second to show off that this broadcast is powered by the fine folks at SUV TV. All right, we're back at Corinth High School. Adamsville in the same situation they were just a second ago. 1:14 is a long time to try to play keep away, and it's very risky with just a 1-point lead. Tucker Campbell gets the ball. He's headed into the front court. Are they going to foul or try to make him play? He goes hard to the rim. Greg Robinson meets him at the summit and swats it, but is called for the foul. And I'm going to say that I know Robinson got ball at first, but I think on the follow-through he also got a whole lot of arm, and Tucker Campbell will go to the line for 2. That was a big meeting, very high between two big players, Campbell and Robinson, laying it all on the line, and it pays off because Campbell missed the free throw. He's got one more coming to him. Front end, no good. Missed the front, no good. In transition, wild pass. Robinson saves it in, but it's a turnover for Biggersville. Here comes Adamsville the other way. Dilworth with the basketball. They throw it into Campbell. He's so dangerous in here. Right-handed hook shot, left it short. Got his own rebound. Burrows his way in, missed it again. 45 seconds to play. Here come the Lions into the front court. It's Spears, hard to the hole. Lots of contact. Dilworth and Spears will go to the line for 2. Spears just willing his way to the rim. And here comes the rebounding extraordinaire Barnett back into the game. He's going to line up and try to get a rebound from Spears again, just as he did last time. Spears has yet to make a free throw in this game. I want to say he's 0 for 4. Maybe 5. Spears got the second. That was a big one because we're tied 62 all, 40 seconds to play, and a full timeout for Cliff Little. All right, let's set the scene for you. The score is 62 all. Adamsville has the basketball, and you've got to think they're going to Tucker Campbell here. He has been their leader. Will Biggersville come out in full court pressure, or are they going to sag back in half court aggressive man-to-man? There's 40 seconds to play. They are going to full court pressure Campbell. There's a push-off there. Spears goes down. No call. Campbell has the ball into the front court, working against Spears. Right hand, pull up, good. A 15-footer, and it was pure. A 2-point lead with 23 seconds to play. Here's the Lions in the front court, hard to the rim. They're going to call Campbell for the block. Spears will go to the line for 2 more free throws, and Campbell has just fouled out. Campbell thought he drew a charge, but he's fouled out. Boy, that was an interesting scenario there. We thought the Biggersville bench thought that Tucker Campbell pushed off on the inbound, and there's no call, and so it ended up being 5-on-4, and Campbell just took advantage. He went right and just pulled up from 15 feet and canned it. Since it's 2 free throw foul, Campbell cannot sub out. Well, actually, he can. He's got 5 fouls. He can sub him out right now. I didn't think he was allowed to stand in even for the first free throw. Spears Off back iron, no good on the first. Spears has really struggled at the line as much as he has scored in this one. But now Campbell has 5 fouls. He should be out, I thought. Oh, the foul was on 23 instead of 32. Sorry for the confusion. Campbell gets the rebound off another miss from Spears at the free throw line. And Spears' body language, he's very upset with himself because he just has not been able to convert at the free throw line at all. But he missed the second. Sorry for the confusion there. Campbell is still in the game. And that's huge because he's going to the line for a 1-and-1. It's the 9th team foul, so one more puts them in the double bonus. They trail by 2. 17 seconds to play. Free throw up and good. That was a big one for Tucker Campbell. Campbell to give him a 2-possession lead. He got it. In, out, and back in. 17 seconds to play. Here comes Spears into the front court. Crossing over in the lane all the way for an easy 2. Timeout Biggersville. It's a 2-point game with 10.9 seconds to play. And it'll be a full timeout. So with 10 seconds to play, a 2-point advantage for Adamsville. Adamsville also has the basketball. Here's the shot again from Campbell that gave them the lead. This was a dagger. He went with the right hand and just elevated over the smaller Strickland, and that was nothing but nylon. A huge shot. That's what you want. You want your best player taking the biggest shot, and that's exactly what it was. Dilworth has had a great game too, but Campbell, the coaching staff said Campbell's our leader. Dilworth, just a junior, next year he will be the go-to guy. But Campbell knocks down that shot. It's a 2-point advantage for Adamsville. They have the ball. If they make free throws, they win. That's the easy equation here. But what happens if they miss 1 of 2? Or if they miss both free throws, they're going to get 2. First, they have to get the ball inbounded, which isn't an easy task against this aggressive Biggersville team. But if they don't get if they do get the ball inbounded and draw the foul, they'll go to the line for 2 and a chance to take a 3 or 4 point lead. Could get very interesting, though, if it doesn't work out that easily for Adamsville. The inbounder will be Zach Howe. Howe has to deal with the length and athleticism of Greg Robinson right in front of him. Howe runs the baseline, gets it in, and a quick foul. Going to the line for Adamsville will be Drayton Barnes. Drayton Barnes has not attempted a shot in this game, and he's going to go to the line for 2 free throws to ice it away. 9.9 seconds is what the game clock reads. This is a big free throw, to say the least, for Drayton Barnes. The first is big, and if he makes it, the second is bigger. Barnes, back iron on the first, no good. So Biggersville, if they rebound, will have a shot to tie or win.
No timeout.
The second, no good. Here comes Biggersville. It's Spears with the basketball. 7 seconds to play. 3 seconds on the clock. There's a blocking foul on Campbell, and Spears goes to the line after the miss. He will shoot 2 with 3.6 on the clock. This has been the story the whole game. Spears has been getting to the line and scoring at will, but he cannot convert a free throw. He missed the last 2 he took. And that is the 5th foul on Tucker Campbell now. Replacing him will be Riley Jenkins. Spears, this first is really important. He got it. Guided that one in. Didn't follow through, but that's all right. He got it. 66-65. If he makes this, we have a tie game. He'll have to foul immediately if he misses. Spears missed it. Loose ball. Robinson has it. It's blocked. Loose ball on the floor. Adamsville will win. Robinson came up with the offensive rebound, tried the putback, and had the shot blocked. That was a loose scrum there for just a second. It wound up in the hands of one of the tallest players for the Lions, Greg Robinson, but his shot attempt was blocked. I couldn't tell who got a hand on it, and after the block, there was a loose ball. Adamsville recovered and ran out the final second. What an exciting finish to that one. You feel for Biggersville. They fall to 0-7, another heartbreaking loss for them. They lose this one by 1, but I think both fans are applauding the effort for both teams right now because that was a hard-fought contest to start day number 2 of the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic. Your player of the game, who also hit the game winner, is Tucker Campbell. Tucker's going to finish with 22 points, and he gets the award. And he finished with 23, they say, on the official scores table. So a big day for him and a big win for Adamsville to start day number 2. You see some of the work he was able to do. He's had the jumper going, mid-range, outside. They fed it to him in the post as well. He was also a distributor. He passed the ball very well. It just showed he can do it all. And so on deck and warming up right now, it'll be Mount Pleasant and Baldwin. This is going to be a great game. Baldwin, a local team from here in Mississippi, and Mount Pleasant from Tennessee. They played yesterday as well. So some exciting action still to happen here at the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic. We'll be back with game number 2 of day number 2 after this.